welcome to Bageltop Games. This is the third video in the Legendary Marvel Randomizer series. This is kind of a fun one because this is the first setup that I'm actually including other cards besides bystanders from the villain set. I'll talk about what I'm including and what I'm not including, and why in a moment. I've got all my setups ready here. So take a look in the lower left-hand corner. Let's talk about our setup today. So today our commander, not our mastermind, our commander is Odin from the villain set. And this kind of works out because Odin often, not necessarily is a good guy. He's kind of has an attitude and he'll just take his wrath out on whoever he's feeling against at the time. So Odin is our commander, and he always leads the Asgardian warriors who are already here. He gets one attack for each Asgardian warrior in the city and in the overrun or escape pile. If you're not familiar with the villain series, most of the keywords on the villains cards are synonymous with the base set hero set. For example, overrun and escape are literally the same thing. Most keywords work that way, except for when it comes to specific cards like bindings and Madam Hydra and new recruits. I'll talk about that in just a moment. So Odin is our mastermind. He gets a little stronger for Asgardian warriors that get away. And very Odin of him, he's trying to flood the planet with melted glaciers. 8 twists in the deck. Basically, every time I pull a twist, I have to KO heroes who cost less. I'll just read it. Stack the twist next to the scheme at Rising Waters, then KO each hero from the HQ whose cost is less than or equal to the number of Rising Waters in that stack. And then when 20 non-gray heroes are KO'd, I lose. So it's very important to actually keep some high-cost heroes in the HQ so I can avoid KOing as many as possible. But then again, if I let a hero escape, I have to KO a hero from the HQ. So escaping is bad, and then letting the scheme play out is bad. That's what he was trying to do. And the villains today, along with the Asgardian warriors led by Odin, are a couple of villains where Odin has opened up the 9 realms and he brought in anybody who would work with him, which happens to be some zombie characters from the Deadlands. And then also the Life Foundation is participating. Now, Odin also tried to get Juggernaut as Kuurth, Breaker of Stone, to come help him out, but Doctor Strange, this is my canon by the way, Doctor Strange was able to turn him around to help him fight on the side of good against Odin, so he's on my side here. So, the heroes that were able to come together to stop him are the Black Knight, Doctor Strange, Kuurth, Breaker of Stone, Nick Fury, and The Thing. Now, interesting thing about these heroes, they all have different team affiliations. So any team affiliation requirement on these cards will have to be fulfilled by that same hero itself, which will make it very hard to pull any of those strategies off. However, these heroes as a combination have a lot of strength, green heroes, so that could be to my advantage. Let me mention the bindings and etc. So I'm playing a heroes game. I'm on the heroes mat. You can tell because sewers are on the right and bridge is on the left. If this was a villains game, I'd have a completely different mat for that, and these would be reversed. Now, I decide whether it's a heroes or villains game usually by the makeup of the hero deck. If the hero deck is mostly heroes, I probably want to make it a hero game. If it's a mostly villains, I'll probably make it a villain game. That's usually what I use to determine what kind of game it's going to be. The Commander Mastermind, not so much, because we could interpret that different ways. Now, in a heroes game, you usually only have sidekicks, shield officers, and wounds. But in the villains games, you have things like bindings and new recruits. In a heroes game, I'm only going to use the cards that any other card has language for. So the only villains cards in the deck are the Asgardian warriors, which don't have any other card text on them, and Odin. Now, one of Odin's mastermind or commander tactics, actually not just his tactic, look at his card for his command strike. Each player puts an Asgardian warrior from the victory pile into an empty city space. Any player who cannot do so gains a binding. So because there is bindings language in the card, I have the binding stack included as part of the game. The binding stack, it is a face-up stack. Works a little bit differently than wounds because I can, instead of getting rid of them the normal way, I have to get rid of them by giving them to the player on the opposite side of me. So bindings are included. There are no cards with language for Madam Hydra or new recruits, so I have not included those in this set. All right, just a reminder for those of you who've seen it before, maybe forgot, or those of you who are new. I'm playing two-handed solo, which means on the left side I have one hand, and the right I have another. Literally, I have two hands here, but also hands of cards. Two different cards, two different decks. Leaves opportunity for two different strategies. I use this cap shield to let me know whose turn it is, because I will forget if I do not have some kind of marker. So if it's over here, left hand's turn. Over here, it's right hand's turn. I'm going to try to show you as much as I can so you can tell what's going on as I do. Make sure to leave any comments or questions down in the chat, and I'll answer them live during the stream. All right, let's get our decks together. I have to get these ones together. 3, 4. There's one, and here's the other one. All right, I usually have the left side go first, then I'm going to populate the HQ and start. So if you're watching along, whether you're live on stream or you're watching this afterwards, take a guess to see if I'm going to win or lose or draw. And if you think you know how I'm going to win or lose or draw, make a guess to that as well, and let me know if you were right or wrong. I'll make a guess right now. This is a tricky setup, like I said, with the teams. Basically, there are no characters that have a shared team with another hero. However, there are a lot of green card characters in here, and I think I can get some interesting synergies with that. I think I might do better than I imagine. So I'm going to say I'm going to win this. As long as I can manipulate the HQ correctly to make sure I avoid too many KOs from the Glaciers, I can do this. It's just going to take some... It's just going to take some careful monitoring of the HQ. Okay, let me get my starting hands ready. And let's populate the HQ. Let's see what we have. Okay, there's a Kuurth. Ooh, same one. Doctor Strange, another Doctor Strange, and Thing. So 3 green cards already. I'm pretty sure this is Thing's uncommon. And I don't know about these. I know these are his commons. Good place to start, easy things to buy. What I don't want is too many low-cost cards hanging around, because that means more KOs. I use these for recruit and attack points as I go. I have dice and shards if I need them. No shards in this game, but let's get started. Left side's turn. First card from the villain deck. Here we go. Asgardian Warrior. Let's take a look at it. Pretty simple. 3 strength. Fight effect is draw a card. Actually kind of useful. Let's see what I've got here. Alright, that's 4 recruit and 2 attack. Can't fight anything, but I can start my purchase. Now I need to make sure I know what I'm doing with these decks. I want 2 different strategies so that the cards I want for one side won't overlap with the cards I want from the other. We'll clear up the HQ. I want to get these out of here. Prevent some early game KOs from the scheme. Problem with these cards is they have an Illuminati symbol prerequisite, which means that it has to be a Doctor Strange card to activate it. So if I'm going to buy these, which I could buy both of them, I have to commit to making the left side a purely or mostly Doctor Strange deck, which is dangerous with the hero setup I have. But I don't see any other option. I'm going to have to go and do that, so I will pay all 4 and buy 2. Let's buy this one first. All things in order. Another green, Black Knight, and then let's buy this second one. Not so bad. If I can mill this deck down on the left, which I can do with Nick Fury, we'll see. We'll see. All right, that's it. And there's my hand of 6. Okay, right side's turn. It is Lasher. We get some symbiotes going on. Okay. Lasher, Villain Life Foundation. Ambush. A henchman from your victory pile. Symbiote bonds with Lasher. Joke's on you, Lasher. I have not fought anything yet. So you are all alone. Lucky me. Okay. I'm going to try to do better at showing my hand here so you can see what I have at the beginning. So I've got 4 shield agents, 2 shield troopers, just like last time. But I can fight him because he's only a 2 strength because he felt the symbiote bond with anything. So I will. I fight him. That's gone. Now, if I'm going to do a Doctor Strange strategy on the left, what am I going to do on the right? Okay, good. Recruit is at the beginning. Let's take a look at these couple of cards. Let's make a decision together here. So, reach for power. Reveal the top or bottom card of your deck. If it costs 4 or more, you get 2 recruit. This works really well with his Throne Artifact. Alright, but, again, to avoid the scheme, I want to get the low-cost cards out of there. Oh, that lets me basically resurrect a card from my discard pile. I can't do this without another green card, so let's buy the green one first. Cost me 4. Okay. Hopefully I can snag that on the left side before I draw the Scheme Twist. Knowing my luck, this is going to be a Scheme Twist, though. We shall see. Yeah, look. Called it. Alright. I'm fine now because there's only one. And as a reminder, Odin is just starting. He is just starting to change the water level. So, yes, KO each hero from the HQ whose cost is less than or equal to the number of Rising Waters. I have 1 Rising Water in the stack. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just kind of slide it down here so you can see how many Rising Waters there are. 1. None of them cost 1. Safe this round. That's not going to last that long because as soon as there's 2, I'm in trouble. Oops. Okay, 4 and 2. Well, I should have known. That's the math. That's what I was going to get. Okay, nothing to fight. Let's get this Doctor Strange out of here. Okay, I want to keep this around. I want this card, but it's a 5 cost, which will be safe all the way through to 5 Scheme Twists. Or 4 Scheme Twists, I should say. Alright. Let me take a look at this Nick Fury. By the way, you might notice this Nick Fury is not the same art that actually comes on the actual card. Last game I explained this. The base set of Legendary Marvel, all the cards per hero have the same art. It's cool art, but it kind of gets boring when you especially compare it to the rest of the cards from the rest of the sets. They'll have unique art per card. So what I did was I think there's a poster named Matt S on Board Game Geek, and he has created some custom art for these cards, which is pretty fantastic. I'll link it down in the description if you're watching the video afterward, so you can get it yourself. All right, let me take a look. You may KO a shield hero from your hand or discard pile. If you do, you may gain a shield officer. This will be helpful because I can simultaneously get rid of my shield cards, so I can keep drawing Doctor Stranges. What does that Doctor Strange card do? Didn't mean to bump the camera there. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Oh, so they can both work at getting rid of shield cards and really get... Okay, if I pull this off, I'm going to have a really fine-tuned deck here on the left. So let's buy that. Even though it's not Illuminati, it'll help me. Oh, and there is Thing's rare card. Even though it's not... I can't buy it this turn. Let's take a look while I shuffle my hand. I always love looking at the rare cards. It's Clobber in Time. Strength. You get 3 attacks for each other strength card you played this turn. The right side looks like it's going to be my green deck, so I'm going to try to save that for the right side. Who knows how long it'll be to get the 8. Also, this card will be safe from being KO'd all the way up until the last twist. So I have to make a decision. Do I want to keep this in the HQ the whole game to make sure I don't die, or do I want to buy it? I think it's safer to keep it there, and I can buy it when it's safe. And that's what I'm going to do. Good. Hopefully nothing symbiote bonds with it and makes it leave. That's one of the great things about playing this game is you never know how the cards are going to interact because this is from Villain, symbiote bonds is from Venom, right? That whole set's from Venom. Yeah, at the very bottom. It's from Venom. I love how they work. I love how finding how new things work together. Okay, right side's turn. New villain. It's Scream. Reveal the top card of the villain deck if it's a henchman or Life Foundation villain, and it is a bystander. Neither. It's symbiote bots for the scream. So she fails the symbiote bond as well. These symbiotes are not doing very well in whatever they're trying to do. Okay. 4 and 2. Again, keep those there. Again, can't find anything. For the green deck, I will take... Now I'll take this 3 just to get the 3 out of the way because we're getting dangerously close to KOing those. Okay, good. I have some high-cost cards here. If I wanted to, I could just buy nothing for a while. That would nerf me a little bit, but it might save me from the scheme twist. Looking good so far. I can build up a pretty solid deck here on the right and left if I play my cards right, literally. Alright. Next turn. We know what it is. Bystander. Scream gets it. No buff for her, though. Okay, here's my hand. I've got mostly gray cards and then a Doctor Strange. So let's play all the gray cards because I won't meet this requirement. Okay, so that is 2 and 3. Doctor Strange gives me 1 more recruit. Can't do his effect because I don't have the requirement. You can take a look at it here. So I've got 3 and 3. Let's fight the Asgardian warrior. Fight effect is draw a card. So I will do so. That card draw is a shield trooper, which gives me 4 attack. Actually, I'm down to 1. I used the 3 up. Just to make sure, let's take a look at Odin's rules here. He gets +1 for each Asgard warrior in the city and in the overrun pile. Not in my victory pile. Then he's not empowered, so I'm good. I probably shouldn't say empowered. That technically means something else in this game. So, I have 3 recruit. I'm going to buy a bunch of sidekicks and save them up. And hopefully use them to draw a really good hand later because I don't really want to recruit anything right now. I want to keep this the way it is. Okay, so sidekick. Good, it's a regular one. I'm going to hold on to that for a while if I can. Okay, next. Command Strike. What does he do? Let me put this out of the way. Command Strike. Odin's coming down to punch some ice. Each player puts an Asgardian warrior from the victory... Oh, I just got one. Asgardian warrior from the victory pile into an empty city space. Any player who cannot do so gains a binding. So left side has the one that just defeated. I'll put it right here. Doesn't really make a difference. And then the right side does not have one, so I get my first bindings. Let's take a look at bindings for a moment. A little different than wounds. So wounds you can just do no recruit or attack and you can KO it if it's in your hand. But bindings, if you don't recruit or attack, you can KO a bindings. But if you do, if I KO the bindings, the player to my right gains all the other bindings from my hand. So basically the same as wounds, except you can screw somebody over if you want to do that. Now I'm playing both sides, so probably don't want to do that unless it's strategic. Unless I wanted the bindings for something. Okay, I'm going to put down all my gray cards. It's 4 and 2. Okay, and then I've got Defend the Weak. I really enjoy the character of Black Knight, so I'm glad he's a hero, and he's a fun one to play with. So 2 more recruit, but no attack, and I can't trigger the effect. His Defending the Weak does not work yet. All right, so I have 6 recruit. I have to make a tough choice here. Do I want to destroy this HQ that has a lot of really high-cost cards? Keep me safe for a while? If I do this one, it'll help me buy some more stuff. But I don't want the city to get overrun. And this one has focus, which is also good. These two will work well together. This one gives me more recruit. This one can turn that into attack. Let me get rid of the smaller, lower cost one first in hopes that a higher cost thing will appear. Oh, I'm down to 2. It's a 3. Okay, Well, I'll spend my last 2 to get another sidekick, regular one. And that's that turn. Yeah, as long as I keep this 8 here for a long time, I'll be in good shape. New villain. Another command strike. Nobody has any Asgardian warriors on either side, so there's 2 bindings coming my way. One to the left and one to the right. Those are going to be really annoying, I can just tell. Got 3, 4. 4 shield agents. And here we finally have 2 Doctor Stranges. Okay, the first one just gives me... Well, here we go. Let's do this. Give me my 4 recruit. This next one gives me 1 more recruit, 5. And the second one will trigger the effect, which is you may KO a card from your hand or discard if you do get 1 recruit. It says a card. Perfect way to get rid of my bindings. I will KO this binding, and I will get +1. Now we're going to have a difficult decision to make. Do I leave this as is, or do I buy this Doctor Strange card? Let's take a look at it. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, you get +2 attack and may fight it this turn. Is there an incentive for me to fight the villain deck pretty quickly? Yeah. Because if I can fight a villain before they symbiote bond, well, they'll trigger their ambush effect as soon as I reveal them. This might hurt me more than it helps me. I don't want to keep that 5 there, so... but I do have these instinct cards. And I will be able to use that to reveal the top card and see if I have a scheme twist coming or not. Yeah, that's helpful. I want to fight the future card so that I can flip this. And if it's a scheme twist, I know what I have to buy or get out of here to make sure I'm okay. So I'm going to do that. This will be kind of useful. Useful to predict the future, you guys. New hand. Don't forget to follow if you're watching this live, or please subscribe if you're watching the video. I'll be posting these. I want to do a few a week. This is my, well, if you count Sunday, this is my second one this week. And I really appreciate you guys being here. Make sure to, yes, follow or subscribe for alerts on when I go live and when a new video goes up. Also, I've opened up my donations page if you're interested. There are some perks to doing so. You can pick some of the heroes, villains, masterminds I play with, or you can even suggest an entire setup, or even play a game with me. If you check the link in the description, you can find all that out. All right. Next villain, another Asgardian warrior. Oh, okay. Villain deck's falling apart. I love these sleeves, but they're very slick, and sometimes they just fall over. Okay. Got it. Okay, here's my hand. Look, all gray cards. Oops, all gray. 4 and 2. Again, can't fight anything. I'm severely lacking on fight power, and I can buy one of these. Let's do that. Hopefully something with a higher cost comes up. Equal cost. And a Fantastic Four prerequisite. Hard to work with that when you only have one Fantastic Four member. Okay. If I want to hit Odin, I gotta do so sooner than later. Then I don't have to worry about the Glaciers. I just need 10 attack. That's it. Here we go. Another scheme twist. There's 2, as you can see. Yeah, you can see it. There's 2 right there. That means any hero in the HQ with a cost of 2 or less is KO'd. Safe for now. Lowest is 3. But the next scheme twist will take these out, so it's time to get rid of these. Or look at the future. Okay, I've got mostly gray cards, and let's play Nick Fury first. Battlefield promotion. You may KO a shield hero from your hand or discard pile if you do gain a shield officer. My discard pile is empty, so I have 4 shield agents and a shield trooper. The shield trooper will do nothing for me this turn. Also, I don't really want to buy any of these things, but I know I'm not going to fight anything. So, but I do want attack for later. Okay, I'm going to KO one of these shield agents. So I'm going to KO that. If I do so, I may gain a shield officer. I'm not going to gain a shield officer. This will not be a recruit heavy game. I just want to get rid of the gray cards. So that's all I will do there. And I'll play my 3 recruit and 1 attack. 1 attack does nothing for me, but the 3 recruit will, and this is still out here right now. This would work with the Doctor Strange cards, but it's essentially a shield officer without another Fantastic Four card. Won't give me anything. So with that 3, I'm going to buy my next sidekick. 2 of the 3, I should say. Takes me down to 1. That's the end of my hand. If I do this right, I'll get rid of all my shield cards, draw a bunch of Doctor Stranges and sidekicks, and have a really cool hand that I could do something with. Imagine if I could reveal multiples of these. Okay, next. Commander Strike. A lot of these. Once again, no Asgardian warriors on either side. So it's a bindings for me. Yes, I always give, when cards have to go to both sides, I start with the side whose turn it is. And a card to the right. That matters for things like wounds, because wounds can be different kinds. Alright. Okay, let's play the gray cards. Sidekick over here. See what I have first before I decide to use it. And then we have Jacked Up Juggernauts, otherwise known as Kuurth, Breaker of Stones. Reach for power. Reveal the top or bottom card of your deck if it costs 4 or more and you get to recruit. That's best for a thrown artifact because it goes right to the bottom. I am going to reveal the top card. That way it'll let me know if this will give me something good. So here's my deck. Let's look at the top card. It does not cost 4. So I will hold off on this because I could use it more effectively later. So I have a total of 4 recruit with this. 4 recruit, 2 attack. Oh, but that 5 no, I want to get this out of here. I will take another 3-cost green card. Okay, that's a 4, but that's also a good card for the left side. I need to survive these Glaciers. So because the sidekick was not played, it stays and goes back to my discard pile. Sometimes it pays to hold on to those things. Next, another Asgardian warrior. I can't let these escape because the mastermind / commander will be harder to defeat that way. Okay, let's play my grays. 3 and 2. Feel free to leave a comment in chat if you're watching. I'm watching the chat, so if you have anything to ask or say or suggest, I'll respond to you right away. Okay, 3 and 2, and then I've got my Fight the Future. Can't do it. I don't have another Instinct card to trigger it, but I do get 3 attack from it. Who's the strongest? Scream, and that'll give me a bystander. Or should I get rid of the... You know what? I'm just going to go with, I have the points, let's fight the strongest thing. I can get those Asgardian warriors later. Okay, no fight effect, and I just get a bystander out of it. Can't buy this if I wanted to, too expensive. So, easy decision for me. Another sidekick for 2. I'll take it. It's not what I wanted, but still. I'm not really stacking my deck with sidekicks because once I use them, they're gone. Here we go, Life Foundation stuff. Is this the strongest one in the set? I don't think so. Okay, so each tech and instinct hero currently HQ cost 1 less this turn. Interesting. Does that mean that if I somehow pulled a scheme twist while this is out, that... let me figure this out. So, let's say I did let's say I somehow played another card from the villain deck. Would these go down in cost, and would that affect the melted glaciers? This says, yeah, KO each card whose cost is less. So if this is effectively a 3 and 2, if that happened, I would have to rule that this would KO the cards based on their adjusted cost because of Carlton Drake's fight effect. So I don't want to fight him if there's a chance that would happen. Which I don't think there is, but that's really interesting. Okay. Let me take my turn. That would probably be useful. Okay, I have some interesting cards here, so let's set it up 1 and 2. Then I've got my Reach for Power. Let's check the bottom of the deck this time. So on the bottom, no, it is a 0 cost. I'll put it face up since I revealed it and I can see it when it comes back up. So just 2 more recruit. But these both trigger because of the green card. So 2 recruit, return a 0 cost card from your discard pile to your hand. Here's my discard pile. What 0 cost cards? So I have 2 troopers. If I did them both, because I have 2 of these cards. So let me just get the points. I'll get my recruit points, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I can do both of their effects. So I can bring back 2 0 cost cards. If I bring back 2 shield troopers, that'll give me an attack of 4. 4 is not going to do anything. These are either 3 or 5. But 8, oh man, I can get 8 recruit points this turn, and I could buy this, which would help me if I think I can use it. But it's too valuable preventing glaciers. So I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to, but I'm going to leave it there. That's a bummer. So 8 won't do anything for me anyway. I'm going to buy one of these 5s, though. So let me do that in this order. If I buy that 5, I'll have 2 left, which is enough to buy a sidekick. So, okay, I'll just bring back... I'll bring back both of these. 1 of each. Why not? So that is 8 and 3. So first, let's fight an Asgardian warrior for 3. Draw a card from that effect, and the card I draw is another shield agent, which puts me up to 9. I really want to buy that 8, but I'm not going to. I'll buy this. This lets me focus 3, which means spend 3 recruit to get 2 attack. Focus from the Fantastic Four set. It's down to 4. Oh, there's my Thorn Artifact. What side do I want that on? Oh, I want it on the right because I have this. I want to buy that too. It's a 4 cost. I don't feel too guilty about it. Okay, yes. There's 7. This is a really good card, but I'm going to leave it there to prevent the glaciers, you see. Reveal the card from your hand, the top card of your deck, and the bottom card of your deck. You get attack equal to both their costs. It's a good one. By the way, if you have not read Fear Itself, it's really, really good. The short series. I really enjoyed the concept, and the art is fantastic. Okay, I don't have any more of this. Okay. Well, these 2 keep me safe from 20 glaciers. Or 20 heroes being KO'd. Let me do the math here. So I've got 3. 2 left. There's 6 more twists. 6 times 5 is 30. So if all of the heroes got KO'd for the next 6 twists, that's 30 heroes. I'm only allowed 20 heroes. So if 2 are prevented the whole time, for twist 3 KOs 3, 3, twist 4, 6, twist 5, 9. Yeah, right? So 3, 4, 5, and 6 will be 3 heroes each. So that's 12. Then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so if I do nothing and leave the HQ exactly like it is right now, I will lose by 2 heroes. So if I get through 2 scheme twists and less than 3 heroes get KO'd twice, I will be safe no matter what if I leave these guys here. And then I'm safe to buy them. As soon as it's safe to buy these guys, you know I'll be buying those. It's good to think ahead. Another command strike. Sure, get these out of the way. Give me all the bindings in the world. That's 4 command strikes. I just got an Asgardian warrior over here, so he comes back into play. The left side is not so lucky. Left side is going to get that bindings. But it's left side's turn. Alright, here's what I've got. Couple Doctor Stranges, couple great cards. Let's put the great cards down. So 1 and 1. I've got my sidekick. I don't know if I want to play it yet. Kind of put it to the side. I have 3 Doctor Stranges. The first one doesn't trigger. So all 3 will basically give me 1, 2, 3 recruit. But here's the first one. Second one, you may KO a card from your hand or discard. You get 1 more recruit. So in my discard, I've got 1 bindings. I KO that one. And the third Doctor Strange, I'll KO my other bindings. That's very useful. I KO 2 cards, I get 2 recruit. Now, I will buy this Doctor Strange, I believe, for 4. If this is less than a 3 and then I draw a Scheme Twist, I've got myself in trouble. Reveal the top card of your deck, draw it, or teleport it. I like that. Oh, and these, I forgot, these are from Secret Wars Volume 1, I think. Yeah, so they have dual types. They're yellow and blue. I almost missed that. So I will buy this for 4. Put this down to 2. Replenish. Ooh, a higher cost. Good exchange. And I will stop there because, oh, I can buy a sidekick. Let's do that. I didn't use this one. I keep this one, and let's buy a second one for 2. Okay, decent. Red Wing lets me pick cards I want. Okay, this is how big the left side's deck is already. I think I built something pretty decent. Let's try to get rid of some of those gray cards. Okay. Shuffling takes a little bit of time, but less shuffling the longer the game goes on. Okay, Asgardian Warrior and full city. I got 4 Asgardian Warriors here. If I let one escape, Odin gets stronger. Can I get 3 attack? Let's go 1 by 1. 1 attack, 1 recruit, 2 recruit, 3 recruit, 4 recruit, 5 recruit. Bad news. Okay, if the next card is a villain, I will make the game a little bit harder. Commander gets stronger. Should I buy this other focus? Or should I buy this to get this out of the way? This will give me more recruit if I draw a thing. And if I draw a Scheme Twist, that's going to get KO'd next turn. So I will take my gambles here and buy it, hoping that I can be safe for a little bit longer. I almost put this down. Okay. It's 1 stronger. Well, let's buy a sidekick. And it's a hairball. And cross your fingers, hope for the best. Hope that nothing escapes. I found the last 2 games I played, almost every time I hope that something wouldn't happen, it did happen. So if I hope a villain wouldn't happen, watch. A villain happens, and it's one of the zombie ones, making this even harder. Let's do this in order. Asgardian Warrior escapes, which means that first I have to KO somebody, which is bad on itself. 6 or less. Now, normally I'd want to KO the one that costs less. But it's the thrown artifact. I don't think that mechanic's going to work out for me that strongly. So I'm going to KO this one. But it does go against the KO'd hero counters. Ooh, that was bad. Okay. One hero was KO'd. Oh, a stronger one, though. One hero is KO'd. Now, Odin gets stronger, right? He gets +1 for each Asgardian warrior in the city or in the overrun pile. So I'm going to break out my dice here. Give him a little +1 because he got a little stronger. Okay. He's at +1. He's at 11. Everybody moves down. And Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. One of the most... Well, I don't like this one at all. I like it as a mechanic, but it's really annoying to play with. So when he shows up, if we look at the top card of our victory piles, if the top card has Rise of the Living Dead on it, you bring them back into the city, they get resurrected. But I have not encountered one yet, so I'm safe for now. So if I KO one of these Deadlands guys, I better get something else in my victory pile before that. Now that I think of it, this would work really well with the undercover from Shield. It would kind of nerf that. And in my Shield Officer deck, there are some with undercover, but no guarantees I'll get them. Okay, I got only one gray card this turn, so let's play this in the order I want. So I've got... Let me put them all down for a second so you can see what I have, and then I'll pick them back up and play them. So I've got my Shield Agent, which is 1 recruit. Then I will play my Throw an Artifact. When you throw this, you gain 2 attack. Let's play it. I'll decide whether I want to throw it later. Play Knuckle Sandwich Thing. 3 recruit. Focus 3, you get 2. Let me just get the recruit points first. I'll decide if I want to focus later. I've got Reach for Power. Yes, I can use that with Unstoppable Sledge. So before I play this card, I'm going to throw my artifact. So thrown artifacts mean put them at the bottom of the deck and you get the effect. So he's throwing his hammer. He gets +2. So let me put it at the bottom of my deck. Get +2 attack. Then I can play Reach for Power. Reveal the top or bottom card of your deck. If it costs 4 or more, you get 2 recruit. I wonder what's at the bottom of my deck, you guys. Oh, look, it's the one I just put there, and it costs 4. Let's reveal it, put it face up. And cool, I get 2 + 2 recruit. So that's 2, 6 to 8. And I've got focus, that will help me out. Then I've got 2 defend the weaks. So 2 recruit. Return a 0-cost card from your discard to your hand. Since I've got focus, let's return 1 Shield Agent. Put this up to 11. And let's play my second Defend the Weak, which will put it up to 13. And then I get to bring back another 0-cost card from my discard pile to my hand. So we're at 14. So let's see how many focuses I can do to get how much attack. Focus 3 recruit. Get 2 attack. So 3, 6, 9, 12 will give me 8 attack. What can I do with 10 attack? He's 11, but I gotta clear this out. 3, 6, 9. Let me at least get it up to 9 so I can get all these Asgardian warriors out of the city. Okay, so let's do all of them. Focus 3. So I spend 9, I have 5 left. So I spent 9, I get 6 more attack, which will put me up to 8. I could focus again, unless I want to buy something. I'm not going to. This is a great wall to prevent the Glaciers. So I'll focus one more time, put it down to 2, get 2 more attack. Instead of fighting the Asgardian warriors, I'm going to KO the Zombie Modok first, so it's the first card in my victory pile. Fight, KO one of your heroes with a star recruit icon, so I'll KO one of my Shield Agents. I fight him for 5. I have 5 left, and then I will fight Dr. Carlton Drake for 5, which will make all the heroes in the HQ cost 1 less. Not, it doesn't affect me right now. And I'll buy a sidekick with my last 2. It is a Lockheed. And that's it. I got the scarier things out of the HQ, which is good. Could have hit him if I was, you know, 1 stronger. Okay, check it out. This is why I did that. Zombie Baron Zemo, Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. This is what my victory pile looks like on the right. Carlton Drake's on top because I KO'd him 2nd. So MODOK does not come back, thank goodness. But he is kind of scary. I think a lot of the Deadlands ones become Mastermind, so I need to watch out for that. So I got 2 and 2. And I've got 2 of these Doctor Stranges again. One's going to give me 1 recruit. The second one's going to give me another recruit and let me KO a card from my hand or discard. There's nothing in my discard pile. So do I want to take any of these and KO them as if they were still in my hand since I didn't do any other effects yet? Just planning it out. Do I want that 4? And I can't find anything with these. I am going to take back one of these as if I didn't play it and KO one of these. Now, if you think, if you're, telling me you can't do that, well, technically you can't, but also you can at this scenario. Here's how. Let me explain. Just so I can show you what I'm playing, I usually put everything down. But if I had all of these things in my hand and was looking at them, I could have planned that strategy just like this without changing anything. So I could count, 1, 2 recruit, 2 attack, 1, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So that's fine. I played them out as if I was just looking at them in my hand and figuring out what to do. Now, the only time I can't do this is if I were to do something that would affect a future move. For example, if I put down a card that said discard 1 card and get 1 card, that would change the whole total structure of my hand. So I can't discard a card, get a new card, look at that card and say, oh, I really wish I didn't discard that last card and undo that. I can't do that because I've made the decision. I have not made any hand-changing decisions here, so laying it out for you and playing it out is totally fine. But as soon as I do this, I can't take it back. So I'm going to KO one of my shield agents from my hand, which means I don't get the point, but this gives me 1 more point, so it evens out. So 3 recruit total, 2 attack total. All that being said, I'm not going to do anything except for get a sidekick. Or should I get a shield agent? I'm going to go for a shield agent, hoping I get undercover, which could help me with one of those Rise of the Living Dead guys. And I didn't. It's a regular one. But again, that Nick Fury will help me KO it if I ever encounter that Nick Fury again. Haven't seen him. Oh, I just drew him. And, oh, we're an hour in. Let's see if I can beat this before the 2-hour mark. And the next villain. It is a Life Foundation villain, Phage. A villain from your escape pile or victory pile. Symbiote bonds with Phage. Okay, this is the first symbiote bond that will work. Hey! That's cool. There is an Asgardian warrior in the escape pile. If I symbiote bond him to Phage, Odin goes back down to 10. That's cool. This actually is going to help me. Thanks, Phage. So let's do this. Ambush effect, symbiote bonds, any card from my victory pile, any villain from my victory pile, or escape pile. I choose the escape pile. There's an Asgardian warrior up here. I symbiote bond him with Phage, and I get rid of this. Wow. That actually worked in my favor pretty well. It's the unexpected things that make this game so much fun. Okay, I've got 2 attack, 1 recruit so far. But the city's full again, which is troubling. Okay, I've got Reach for Power again. At the bottom of my deck, I can see it. It's revealed. It's still the Unstoppable Sledge-Thorn artifact. So I choose the bottom. I get both things. So I get 2 + 2. I get 4 more points to make 5. Return a 0-cost hero from your discard pile to your hand. I get to recruit for that. I have 2 attack. I need 1 more attack in order to get to fight something. So, is there a shield trooper in here? Yeah, there it is. I'll take that. This is working out quite well. And this sidekick, I don't know if I'm going to play him yet. I may not need to. Okay, let's fight. If I fight the symbiote bonded one, he's a 6 anyway. You got to fight both their costs, and then you got to fight the second one again. So let's fight this one. Get him out of the city. Draw a card for the fight effect. It's another one. So I'm down to 1, -3 + 1. There's a chance if I play this, I could be able to attack another one. If only I could have drawn... Oh! If only this was the last one left. I don't know what this is. Oh, I'm an idiot. This lets me draw 2 cards, so I can get that one back. Let's play it. Get rid of the sidekick. I draw 2 cards. The first one was a shield agent. The second one is the unstoppable sledge. One more time. When I throw this, I get 2 attack. Guess what? There's nothing in my draw pile. So I can throw it. It'll be right there. I don't need to reshuffle because I'm not being asked to draw anything. So let's throw it. Watch this, you guys. I threw it. I get +2. 3 more. I attack the Asgardian warrior. The Asgardian warrior lets me draw a card when I fight it, and I draw the unstoppable sledge again, which means I can throw it again for 2 more attack. It goes down to 0, and then it goes up to 2. That would be cool if I could chain it, but I can't. Oh, well, at least I got 2. And this is still in the top of my deck, so I'll draw it next turn. That was pretty cool. Okay. Oh, my 8 recruit, what do I do with it? I'm really nervous. I only drew 2 scheme twists. The rest of those are in there. This might let me win faster, but it would also get rid of my wall. This one lets me rescue bystanders. This lets me rescue bystanders and swap villains to other spaces, so besides the 4 attack, doesn't do much of anything else. Oh, man. What does this one do? I know it's good for the wall, but... Oh, I add up the cost. No, I'm going to leave these here. I'm going to keep my wall. I'm going to buy this focus. Maybe a foolish move, but I want it. Lets me focus 3 to get 2. Increases the chances I'll draw that card, plus it's another 3 recruit towards it. It's basically a free 2 attack. So I'll have 3 left. And let's see what takes its place. Oh no, that's a 3 cost. Let me buy that as well. Just get it out of there. Next scheme twist will get rid of that. Okay, and a 4. Cool. So, I've been avoiding these glaciers, but they're going to show up anytime. 5 plus the artifact is 6. Alright, any guesses to what this is? I think it's a scheme twist. Hey, it's not. Riot, ambush, reveal the top card of the villain deck. Okay. Asgardian warrior. If it's a villain, and a adversary is the same as a villain, its symbiote bonds with Riot. Fight KO one of your heroes. Oh, if I fight this, it makes the scheme go down. It makes the scheme counter go up, I should say. Alright, I've got a couple symbiote bonded Asgardian warriors. You don't want to encounter those. Okay, let's play our shield cards. 2 and 2. Right, I've got my Nick Fury. I can KO a shield hero from your hand or discard pile and then get a shield officer if I want. I'm going to go ahead and KO the shield agent from my discard and not get a shield officer. And then Doctor Strange, can't trigger it. It just gives me 1 recruit. So I've got 3 and 2. Again, can't fight anything. but I'll buy another sidekick. Hairball. Okay, right side. Another one. I knew there'd be Asgardians, but geez. Alright, what do I've got? What do I have here? Alright, this looks like a complicated hand, so let's play it out. First, I'll put down my Shield Gray heroes. 1 and 1. And then I will play my Thrown Artifact. Let's go ahead and put that on the bottom one more time. When I throw it, I get to attack. To throw means to put at the bottom of the deck. Now, hold on. My deck is this big. I won't see it for a while, but I'll know what's in the bottom. So that's good. 2 more attack. What else do I have here? Lockheed. I played the Thrown Artifact. It is a blue card. So if I played it before I threw it, I could affect this. So again, if I rewind, this is out here. I play Lockheed, and then I throw the artifact. Same difference because I haven't changed my hand. So I get 2 attack plus the 1 from the blue requirement. I get 3. This goes back to my sidekick stack, and I get 3 attack. Now I have 2 of these Defend the Weaks. The first one does not trigger because I have not played a green card yet, so I just get 2 Recruit. The second one does trigger. Return a 0-cost card from your discard pile to your hand. I do not have a discard pile, so that's kind of a wash. But I get 2 more Recruit from that. Okay, I got 6 attack. I could fight the zombie, but he'll be on the top. And I don't want that. So let's fight. Oh, I really need to empty the city. These are both bonded. Wait, what happened to... Oh, this one's not bonded. I'm like, what happened to this bond? This is 6. If I fight this, the city will still be as full. So I'm going to fight the 2 lone Asgardian warriors. Just to clear out the city. I don't want them to escape anymore. Okay, this one is being fought. Over here. Down to 3. Asgardian warrior card says draw a card when you fight it. It is a... Oh, it's Thing. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I'm not going to play it yet because I may draw another Thing, which means I could use that effect. So let's fight the second Asgardian warrior for the last 3. Draw my second card. It's not a Thing card. I'll play that. That gives me 6. Then I'll play this because I'm not going to get a chance to get the required Fantastic Four trigger, but I do get 2 more Recruit. Once again, I can buy this, but I'm afraid of the scheme, so I'm not going to, and I do not have Focus out. So all these cool cards, I'm just not going to buy them. I'll take another sidekick. Cool. I really, actually, at this point, want the Scheme Twist to show up so I can get them out of the way so I can know it's safe to buy these. But if they're at the very bottom of the deck, I'm screwing myself over for nothing. So is playing it safe going to help me or hurt me here? If you're watching and you haven't followed yet, make sure to give me a follow or a subscribe if you're watching this recorded. Would love the support. Thank you. Okay, the next card from the villain deck is another Asgardian warrior. Surprise, surprise. Okay, I've got a couple sidekicks here. Let's play this how I want to play it. Oh, I have 3 sidekicks. Okay, Lockjaw I'm going to play so I can trigger this Doctor Strange effect. So let's play Lockjaw. He just gives me 2 attack, and I'm not going to phase him because I played him, and he goes away. Bye-bye. And F2 Recruit. Okay. Reveal the top card of your deck. Draw it or teleport it. I don't want to play that yet because look at what else I have. This is in my I haven't played yet section. I have Red Wing. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw 1 and put the rest back in any order. That will allow me to decide which card I can draw or teleport. So let's do his effect. I only have 3 cards in my deck, so let's look at him. Sidekick, Fight the Future, Shield Agent. So first I get to draw 1, and then I get to draw a second one. So let's draw this sidekick. Put Put the rest back in any order. Put Fear of the Future on top. Get rid of Red Wing. Now let's play, because I already played a blue, I played Lockjaw, which was a blue ranged sidekick. Reveal the top card of your deck, draw it or teleport it. Okay, I knew what that was going to be. You know what? I don't have any Instinct Heroes out, but it does give me 3 attack. Here's what I'm going to do. I've played this. Gives me 2 attack. I'm going to decide to draw it, not teleport it. And hopefully, one of these 2 sidekicks can give me some instinct cards. I have 4 chances, 2 cards each, to get instinct cards. Actually, I know what this one is. It's not an instinct card. I've already revealed it. But I have 3 chances. So let's play the first sidekick. Draw 1. And then I shuffle my deck to draw a second one, since that was the end of my deck. Okay, let's draw the second card. You can watch me do it. Is it an instinct card? No. Now I'll play the second sidekick. I get to draw 2 more cards. Here we go. No, not an instinct card, and yes, the last one was. Whew, I got lucky. That was the last one. So, therefore, I will play Trust Me, I'm a Doctor. First, I get 1 recruit. I meet the requirement due to this Cloak of Levitation that's out, where I can KO a card from my hand or discard pile. Nothing's in my discard pile. I'll get 1 recruit if I do so. So, I'll take this opportunity to get rid of a shield agent. I'll lose a recruit, but I gain a recruit out of it. So I gain 1 more recruit. Yeah. 1 plus 1. That's 4. Now I can play... First I'll play my Shield Trooper to give myself 1 more attack. Then I'll play my Maria Hill just because. 2 more recruit. And finally, let's play Fight the Future. I meet the requirement. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, you get +2 attack and you may fight it this turn. So first let me get the +3 from the card itself. Then we'll reveal the top card. It is a villain. Oops, I took 2. Okay. Ambush effect. A henchman villain from your victory pile symbiotes with Lasher. Now I've revealed it. Does that mean the ambush effect takes place? I think so. Let me look it up real quick just to be sure. Okay. If you know, you can leave me a comment. Ambush effect. Reveal. Reveal symbiote bond. Oh, I don't need a symbiote bond. Does an ambush effect happen? Does an ambush effect happen if a card is revealed? I don't know. Here, does an ambush effect on a villain card trigger when it is revealed? Only when it enters the city. Okay, cool. So I would have thought otherwise, but thanks for the clarification, Internet. So Lasher does not get the symbiote bond, and so based on that, I will attack him. Yeah, if it's a villain, I get +2, so I get +2 out of that. Let me just make sure. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I already get that? I did. No, that +2 is from Lockjaw. So Lockjaw was 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get 2 more for that being a villain. So I'm at 10. I will fight this, so it never gets the chance to symbiote bond. And I'm down to 8. Now I could have fought Odin, but I won't. I'm going to fight this symbiote bonded Asgardian warrior. So the way that symbiote bonds work is this is actually a 5 right now with both cards text and strength. So fight, draw a card, fight, KO one of your heroes. Another question, do I do both fight effects? I think I only do one fight effect for Symbiote Bond. One more time, I gotta look that up. Pretty sure. Once this channel grows and I've got more people in the chat, this will be faster because people will be shouting the right answer at me. Okay. Don't do... you fight and you do one's fight effect and you do not do the other one's fight effect. So, I'll fight these and I will do the Asgardian Warriors fight effect. So I have to pay 5. So I'm down to 3. I fight the Asgardian Warrior, and it tells me to draw a card, which I will. It's a Shield Trooper. Gives me another attack. Now I can choose to fight that one again, but I have 4 attack. So I just got rid of the bond, but I'll fight this other Asgardian Warrior because I have the points. And I'll draw another card. It is Hairball, another special sidekick. That's a lot of special sidekick. This is a long turn. Draw a card, put it at the bottom of the sidekick stack, so I get 1 more attack. Draw a card. Ooh, it's a Doctor Strange. Put this on the sidekick stack. Okay, trust me, I'm a doctor. I meet the requirement. I get the recruit. You may KO a card from your hand or discard. I have no more hand. This is one of those times where I've already played everything and then I drew that card, so I can't rewind anything. So, nothing to KO, nothing in my discard. Just a card to, be there. Oh, I have 2 now. I can attack this one. Fight. I fight Riot. This has been a productive turn. Fight, KO one of your heroes. I will KO the other shield agent. Don't really need those. I need some more attack. And my 7 recruit, I'll buy this Cloak of Levitation. Hopefully I get a higher cost card out of that. So that's the cloak. Let's repopulate. Oh, I did. So I'll buy that for 4. I've got 3 left. Let's buy another sidekick. And it's Lockjaw. The blue ones are helpful for me. Wow. That turn took like 5 minutes all by itself. If this was another person, they would have been pretty annoyed waiting that long. But it's still me. Okay. Ooh, Agony. Ambush, reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck. A villain you have revealed symbiote bonds with Agony. Put the rest back in any order. I get to pick. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Do you think any of these are Scheme Twists? I think one of them is. Wow, none of them are. They must be all buried down there. Okay. One of these symbiote bonds is going to be this Asgardian Warrior. The rest go back in any order. Let's keep this 2 turns away. So she is now a 6 strength. Let's see if I can get 10 attack this time. I really want to fight Odin. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Here we go. This again, reveal the top or bottom card. If it costs 4 or more, you get +2. I don't think I threw... Oh, I did. I think I did throw... Yes, earlier, I threw the... I threw my thrown artifact. So this should be it on the bottom. Yeah, it is. Costs 4. Gotta love that combo. So it gives me 4 recruit. Works really well with this thing focus card, actually. 3 more recruit. Focus 3, I get 2 attack. So I can focus 3, 6, 9, focus 3 times to get 6 attack, which will give me 7. Here, let's just do it. 7. So this is down to 1. Okay. I could fight one of these or one of these. Any cool fight effects? No. Escape effect. Oh, if I fight the Asgardian Warrior, I could potentially draw a card and get some more. So let's fight let's fight this one closest to escaping. Let's fight it for 6. Fight effect, draw a card. Just gives me 1 more recruit. I need 3 to be able to focus, so it doesn't do anything for me. So that's done. Alright, next. I knew that was going to be... So the next one is going to be a command strike, which means that Asgardian warriors have to be in my victory. Oh, each... Let me just look at this real quick. Each player puts an Asgardian warrior into the city. Okay, so I have Asgardian warriors on the left and on the right. So I know the next one's a command strike. I put them back in any order. They should be face up. I know, I revealed it earlier. Okay, so that's the next card. Which means, if I do nothing, that means that this will escape. And I'll have to KO somebody. Which means that it makes the scheme easier to lose. So hopefully I can fight 2 things. 1 attack, 1 recruit, 2 attack, 2 recruit. Dude, I am struggling just to get 3. I don't even think I can fight anything. Look. Okay, I have this Doctor Strange that I can't meet the requirement for, so I have 3 recruit, and then I have... You may KO a shield hero from your hand or discard pile. Wow. That's awful. So there's nothing I can do and it's going to escape. Oh, I gain a shield officer to my hand. Oh, I made that mistake last time. I put it in my discard. So the only chance I have is this. If I can get a shield officer to my hand, and it's a special shield officer, and gives me some attack, I'll be safe. That is my only chance here. So let's do it. Let's KO a shield hero from my discard. I'll KO this shield agent. And I will gain a shield officer to my hand. Hopefully it's a special one that gives me some attack. Nope. It's just a regular one. Thanks, Nick. Well, I tried. Let's buy a sidekick. Regular sidekick. Sometimes you can't change fate. So you know what that means, right? Oh, do I get to choose whether I reveal 1 or gain a wound, or it just says... Oh, I have to. Any player who cannot do, so I don't get to pick. Oh well. Alright. Command strike happens. Good news is, it's the last one. Bad news is, 1 Asgardian warrior enters the city. And then a second one does from this side, which is going to escape Zemo. Oh, he has no escape effect. Some of the Deadlands ones, if they escape, they become a new mastermind, so I'm lucky that wasn't the case. But the bad news is, I do have to KO somebody from my HQ. And it's going to have to be the lowest cost one, which is this Knuckle Sandwich. Oh, now that's a 6. I am basically safe. If I leave my HQ this way, and all the scheme twists happen, I'm fine. But if I don't recruit anything, I might not be able to hit Odin. I was playing as if I was going to draw the scheme twist early, but this looks like a late game scheme twist sort of game. So let's see how this plays out. Okay, Hairball, draw a card, gain 1 attack. 2 attack actually for the Shield Trooper. Let's draw my card. Another Shield Trooper. Shield Agent. This goes away. Shield Agent. 1. Gets 1 more attack. I've got my Reach for Power. Oh, still there. Look at the bottom of my deck. You can see it. There's my Hammer guy who costs 4. Kuurth is a very useful tool in this game. Yeah, if it costs 4 more, I get 2 more attack. Oh, it doesn't let me do it. It's just recruit points. Okay. 2 defend the weaks. 1, 2. Gives me first 2 recruit. 7. Return to 0 cost card because I meet the green requirement. Please tell me there's troopers in here. Okay. Trooper. 4. Second one. 2 more recruit. 9. Any more troopers? Yeah, there's a second one. 5. Let's fight this so I get to draw a card. Brings me down to 2. Guardian Warriors, that means draw a card. Oh, I drew my focus. Yes, okay. First I get 3 recruit. Takes me up to 12. Then I can use my focus. And I will use as many focuses as I can. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12. This is gone, and I get 2, 4, 6, 8 attack to bring me up to 10. Where's 10? Okay. Oh, 11's on this side, 10's on this side. Okay, I've made 10 attack. I could clear out the city, or I could actually hit the mastermind. I have 1 space. I'm safe for now. Let me look at my other hand to see if I'm going to be able to hit something next turn. I'm going to get 1 attack. I'm not going to get any attack. Okay. Because I'm not going to get any attack, I'm going to fight things in the city instead of the mastermind, so nothing escapes. So this is 6. I could do 3, 6, 9. Or I could do 3. You know what? Let's do as many Asgardian warriors as I can, because then I could draw cards, get more attack. Let's first fight... Let's fight this 6. I'll do the effect of the Asgardian warrior. This goes down to a 3. Fight effect is... I haven't shown this in a while. Fight effect is draw a card. I spent 3, so I'm at 7. Let's draw a card. It is my thrown artifact. Ooh, I can chain this now. Nothing's in my draw pile. It's empty. So let's play my thrown artifact. When you throw this, you gain 2 attack. I throw it to the bottom of my deck, which is that. There's nothing else there. I throw it. I gain 2. I'm pretty sure I can chain this. Yeah, I can totally chain this. I get 9. Attack this. This is a great play. Draw a card. Goes down to 6. I draw the same thrown artifact. This keeps coming back. I throw it again. I get 2 more attack. I fight the next Asgardian warrior. I go down to 5. I draw a card, which is the same one. I throw it again. I get 2 more attack. Now I'm at 7. Nothing else lets me draw cards, so that fun's over, but that was fun. Okay, I can clear out the whole city this way. So, Agony cost 3, has no fight effect. I fight her. I go down to 4. Phage has no fight effect. He costs 3. I go down to 1. Wow. MVP. Helped me clear out the whole city in 1 turn. And he's still there to be drawn next turn. Pretty sure I did that legit. I think that was allowed. I don't see why it wouldn't be allowed. But I'm going to move on. If you're watching this and I totally broke the rules, please let me know so I can know to put a little asterisk next to this condition whether I win or lose. But I don't see why that wouldn't be allowed, because that only works if you have cards that if you fight them you draw a card. I think that was okay. Okay, so canonically, he drops down onto Asgard or wherever they are. I'm on Earth. Their Asgardians are coming to Earth. And he throws his hammer, and it just keeps bouncing and ricocheting off different warriors back and forth until it takes them all out. I'm going to go with that. That sounds good to me. 2, 3, 4, 5. Play of the game, for sure. Next. Oh, you're all by yourself. Did you hear what happened to the rest of them? Okay, so I know I'm not going to be able to generate really any attack here. Let's see what I can generate. I got 1. Oh, I'll take that back. I don't want to play that yet because of other cards in my hand. Let's play this Fury. My recruit point's not doing much over here. So, you know what? Rewind to the beginning of my turn. I will play this Fury, and I'll KO my Shield Officer, Maria Hill. I could gain another Shield Officer, but I don't want to do that. So then I'll just play my 1 attack, Shield Trooper, and I've got 3 Trust Me I'm a Doctors. So the first one just gives me 1 recruit. The second one and the third one let me KO cards from my hand or discard pile if I do game 1. Okay. I want to keep this, though. I need the attack. And there's nothing in my discard pile, so I just get 2, 3. Okay. Sidekick. Okay, blue sidekick. Not bad. Okay, one attack that cleared out the whole city, 1 turn that cleared out the whole city, and 1 that really didn't do much anything. I thought this one was going to be the better deck. I don't know why this one has more options. I just thought, oh, I like Doctor Strange. Okay, wait. Did I count this wrong? How many command strikes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's an extra command strike in here, right? Let me just double check. In that case, this doesn't do anything. Yeah, 5 strikes, 5 command strikes. I've already played 5. So this is an error. This goes away. Oh, Scheme Twist. There we go. Let's play this out. All right, Scheme Twist happened. It is my 3rd Scheme Twist. I'll push these down so you can see. 1, 2. I still can't see them. 1, 2, 3. 3 Scheme Twists. That means that any hero that costs 3 or less gets KO'd. Luckily, I have my wall built up here. Nothing happens. Awesome. Now let's play it out. It's this side's turn. That side just went. Okay. Welcome, new viewers. Make sure to give me a follow and or a subscribe if you're watching this afterwards. Please leave anything in the chat. I'll answer it as I see it. We're a little over halfway through this game. This is the villain deck. This is how much is left. I think I'm going to... If I don't start hitting the Mastermind soon, I'm going to lose this. I spent so much time making sure I was safe from the scheme that I didn't bother attacking him or generating attack, and now I'm in trouble. It's up to the right side to do it. I think that's how I will win if I do win. Okay, there's my thrown artifact again. Let's do it. My deck is filled up this time. Throw my artifact. When you throw it, gain 2 attack. So I will do so. I throw it, put it on the bottom of my deck. Gain 2 attack. I've got 2 of these out. Here's 1, here's 2. They each give me 3 recruit, so that's 6 plus 2, 8. I can focus 3 to get 2 attack. So the most attack I can get is plus 4, which will give me 7. Let me do some math to see if I can buy this. Okay, well first I'll spend my 3, because I won't get 10 attack. I'm going to spend my 3 to attack my Asgardian warrior. Draw 1. I drew Defend the Weak. Nothing is in my discard pile. So all I get from this is 2 recruit points. Which makes focus easier. Can I get... Okay, so 3, 6, 9. That'll give me 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm 1 short. So I won't be able to fight Odin. Okay, let me do some math here. So I've done 3 Scheme Twists. So I have 5 more left. Yeah, there's 8 in the deck, 5 more. So let me see. I have 2 heroes in the KO pile. I'm only allowed 20, so I have 18 left to go. So if I leave the HQ just like it is right now, Scheme Twist 4 will KO nothing. Scheme Twist 5 will KO nothing. Scheme Twist 6 will KO 3. Okay, that's 3. Scheme Twist 7 will KO probably 4 of them. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. And Scheme Twist 8 will KO all 5, probably. So that's 1, 2, 3, that's 10, 11, 12. Plus 2 is 14. So if I were to pull all the Scheme Twists right now, one after the other, I would be fine. But what if I bought this and then every single one got KO'd too? That's 14. So it's 3. That's 5. That would be 19. So if I buy this, it's more dangerous, but I might survive it. I'm going to take that gamble right now. I'm so end game, I need this. I'm going to buy my 8. Oh, and I got a 7. That's a good wall. Okay, I feel better about that. 2 left. Oh, I didn't use my focus because I'm not going to. And a sidekick. I'll buy a sidekick. Red Wing. Okay, it's fine. Alright, I just need to mill through my deck real quick, which may not happen. Okay, Zombie Loki. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. Top card on the left, I'll show you, is Riot, not a Living Dead, and on the left, I mean, on the right is my Asgardian Warrior, not Living Dead, so nothing comes back. If he escapes, he becomes a mastermind. I've KO'd so many Asgardian Warriors, I don't think he's going anywhere. Alright. Okay, I'm going to play... Here, I'll put them down over here so you can see what I have, and then I'll tell you what I'm quote-unquote playing. I have a sidekick. Can I generate 10? I might be able to. So let me play my sidekick. Play sidekick, draw 2 cards. Okay. I'll play my Shield Troopers. That gives me 2 attack. Okay. I will play Lockjaw, who also gives me 2 attack. I'm leaving him there for the requirement just so we can see. Next, I will play Cloak of Levitation. Gives me 2 more attack. Reveal the top card of your deck, draw it or teleport it. The top card of my deck is... wish it wasn't that. Should I draw it or teleport it? If I draw it, I'll get 1, 2, 3 recruit. I'm not doing anything with recruit. I'm going to teleport it just because. Which means that it's going to be added to my next hand as an extra card. Okay. Oh man, and I can't trigger this. Shoot, I thought I would be able to. Then I would have been able to hit Odin, but I can't. That's really frustrating. Okay, here's what I mean. If I had a Instinct card, which I think most of my deck is made up of, I'd be able to do that. But I don't see a way to get that. So let me just play this. Disappointed! And then I'll play my Shield Agent and that to get 3 total. Well, I can fight Zombie Loki, but then if the Living Dead thing comes back, he just comes back next turn. Ooh, so close. Well, let's fight him. He has no fight effect. And, oh yeah, Lockjaw goes away. He teleports away. And at least I get an extra shield agent. That's going to do not much. This deck is so small over here. If I really started pulling those scheme twists, then I'd feel more comfortable buying something. I probably could use it 1 turn away. I don't know. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're watching this live, make sure to head over to my YouTube channel and subscribe so you know when, if you missed part of it, the whole thing gets posted in better quality than streaming here. Okay. Yeah, Scheme Twist. That makes 4. Nothing gets KO'd. My plan's working out just for me to not win. Okay. Agent, Trooper, 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 Agent. By my count, that is 3 and 2. Defend the Weak gives me 2 more recruit. Waste of a turn. Another sidekick. Oh, Throg. Well, it's green. I really want those other regular sidekicks. Oh, I'm almost going to get to that thing card, though. Thing's rare. Zombie Thanos. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead, so Loki comes back. If he escapes, he becomes a new mastermind. I don't want that. So, Thanos comes in. He brings back Zombie Loki. and makes my life harder. Just by a little bit. Okay. What am I doing? All right. What order should I do this in? I want to play one Trust Me, I'm a Doctor. I don't get the trigger, but I get one recruit. Then I'll play Cloak of Levitation, where I get to, now because I have this, get to attack, reveal the top card of my deck, decide what to do with it. It's another one of these. I play it, gives me one more recruit, lets me KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I will KO this Shield Agent, and I get one recruit out of it. Next I will play another one. Man. Here's what's in my hand. I need the attack, but I'm going to keep both of these. I'm not going to KO anything. I'm not going to be able to fight anything anyway, so that gives me one attack. Or one more attack. I'm at 3. And then this says I can KO something, but I don't have nothing to KO, so that's it. And, yeah, nothing to buy. I'll buy a Sidekick for 2. Regular one. I'm not KOing those gray cards fast enough, alright? Bystander. Would hate to be this particular bystander. Right. I want to get to that thing card. I'm going to play my Sidekick. Draw 2. Here's my hand. Okay, I'm going to play my... First, I'm going to play Reach for Power. Again, the Thorn Artifact should be at the bottom. Oop, don't want to show both of them. And it is. I revealed it. So I'm correct. I get 4 recruit total. Oh, I don't have my... I don't have my focus card, you guys. So recruit's not going to do that much for me. And looking at my deck, I don't think my hand... I'm not going to be able to generate attack. So let's play Shield Agent, Shield Agent, Shield Agent. That's 3. Just for fun, let's see how much recruit I can generate. This, return a card from your discard pile to your hand. Let's return a Shield Agent. And two from this, 1 from that. So it's 8, 9, 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. And let's play my second Defend the Weak. So I get 2 from that. I get up to 12. Man, focus would have been real great here. 12. Return another 0 cost from my discard. I'll do another Shield Agent. That'll give me 13. And then I play this. I can't meet the requirement, but I get 2 more. I'm at 15. Okay. 15 recruit. What in the world am I going to do with that? Should I buy one of my 7s? Would any of these help me at this late stage in the game? Let's take a look. This is the one where I count up the cost from front and back and I get attack. So I get a guaranteed 4 plus something else if I had the Thrown Artifact out, but also I might get 0 because I have a lot of gray cards there. What does Black Knight do? You get attack equal to the printed attack of a villain in your victory pile. That's really good. Lots of Asgardian warriors. What's the strongest thing in there? Oh. MODOK's in there. So, But if I buy that, it might be trouble. I'm going to buy it. I might regret that later. So that's 8 left. Let's see what I replenish it with. A 3 cost. I'm buying that just to get it out of the way. So I'm down to 5. That's a 4 cost. Another Thorn Artifact. I'm going to buy that too. And that's a 5. Oh, but that's a good one too. Okay, well, I did that. right. Oh no, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. I thought I was going to beat that. But I haven't hit Odin once. Not so sure about this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 4. Alright. Master Scheme Twist. I can't read. 5. So I just screwed myself. This one gets KO'd now because it costs 5. I have 3 in the KO pile. Okay, let me see if it's possible for me to lose. 5. 3 more Scheme Twists. If all 5 were to escape, that would be 5, 10, 15 escapes. 16, 17, 18. KOs. Right? So I can't lose from KO'd heroes from just this. Okay, I am safe to buy anything I want. I'll survive anything. Yeah, I'm safe. So now that I have freedom, how many cards left in the villain deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 more turns till I lose. So I have 8 turns to hit Odin 5 times because I do the final blow. Because I'm a sadist. Also, I think it's more fun. So 1, actually that's 3 and 3. Fight the future, can't do it. Gives me 6. Can't fight anything. There's a waste of one of the precious 8 turns I have. It's up to the right side, I'm pretty sure. I think I messed up with my left side. Well, oh, I have 3. I forgot to do that. You get empowered by the color of your choice. Ooh, that's good. I'll buy it for the left side. Which means it gets shuffled into the shuffle right now. I forgot I can buy stuff now. Alright. 7 more turns and the game is over. If you're watching, feel free to let me know right now if you think at this point I'm going to win or lose. It's not looking good. I have potential, but it's all about how much time I have left. All right. And next. Zombie Mysterio. Rise of the Living Dead. No. And no. Oh, I dropped it. I dropped a trophy. Oh, that was from there. Okay. Yes. Rise of the Living Dead and 6 strength. No ambush effect. Now the zombies come out. I guess that's more ideal when the henchmen are almost gone. Okay, here's my turn. Throw an artifact. Throw it to my non-deck. So that's going to be 2. Reveal the top or bottom card. You know the drill. I reveal it. It's there. I get 4 recruit total. Oh man. Again, no focus. But I can buy stuff, so let's get as much recruit as I can. So I have 3 of these. Let's do 3. First one is to recruit. Return a 0 cost card. Oh, there's nothing in my discard pile. Oh well. Well, there's 3 of these. That's 2, that's 4, that's 6. So 4 more. That's 10 plus 1. That's 11. 11 recruit. Let's buy something strong and fun. Let's buy Break Every Bone. The one that lets me look at the top and bottom of my deck. That's for 7. There's 4 left. I don't want that. I'll buy a sidekick. Ooh, this is cutting it close. This might end up being a draw. Oh, wait. My deck's here. I already have a deck, so this goes to the bottom of that. I just had it over here. Nothing would have changed until this point. Okay. Next. Zombie Madame Hydra. Ambush Rise of the Living Dead. Same victory piles as before. Okay. I'm going to play Amulet of Avalon. You get empowered by the color of your choice. You probably want to see that. I was waiting for that card to show up. So empowered means you get +1 for each card of whatever color you pick in the HQ. I've got green, and most of this deck is green. I'm going to go with green. So right now I get +2, unless things change. So I get 2 attack. And I have 2 of these cloaks, 1 of these Lockheeds, and 1 of these Trust Me I'm a Doctors. This will give me a chance to draw some stuff. Okay, I'm gonna play Lockheed as the origin card, so I don't get the +1. I do get the +2 attack. I'll put him back later, but I will now play Cloak of Levitation, which gives me 2 more attack. Lets me reveal the top card of my deck, draw it or teleport it. I'm going to. I want the attack. I'm going to draw it. Yeah, I draw to get 1 more attack. 7. I play my second Cloak of Levitation. 2 more attack. 9. Reveal the top card of your deck. I'm going to draw that. I'll play Trust Me I'm a Doctor. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile if you do get 1 recruit. I have a shield agent in my hand. I'll KO that. Get the recruit from him, and he's gone from my deck. So that's 2 recruit. And then I get Fight the Future. I definitely meet the requirement with, I have these 2 instinct cards. Reveal the top card of the, well, first I get +3. I already have enough to fight Odin. Let's reveal the top card. It's probably going to be a Scheme Twist. Yeah, it is. So nothing to fight. It's not a villain. I don't get the +2. Which means not high priority to KO 1 of these. Let's hit Odin. For the first time, shuffling up the tactics. This might be a real close game, real nail biter. Okay, then the top tactic is you get 1 recruit for every Asgardian warrior in your victory pile. Oh, that would have been so good for focus. Well, maybe for the other side. In my victory pile, I have 1 Asgardian warrior. When I ask you who I think got the most points at the end, this is not going to be hard. So I get 1 recruit for that. Oh, I wish I had got that over here. That would have been cool, but... And I had focus here, too. Oh, I fought him. 3 recruit. This is kind of lame. I don't have any tech cards. That just gives me 1 more attack if I have tech. Sidekick time. Okay, it's a regular. Lockheed goes away. Everything else also gets shuffled back in. Well, I hit him once. 4 more times. How many more turns do I have after this one? So Scheme Twist happens. This is Scheme Twist number 6. So KO, 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 KO. The whole thing is wiped. I already did the math. I should be fine. Everything's gone, though. Let me just check. Here is the KO pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm fine because 2 more Scheme Twist. If I do KO all of them, 7 and 8, that's 10. That's 18. I'm fine. Okay. Good stuff here, too. I hope my long con pays off. Cool. Oh, wait. This goes to my victory. Okay, here's Knuckle Sandwich. I can focus to get 2 at any time. Focus 3 recruit, get 2 attack. Okay, here we go. You know the drill. Bottom of the deck is the card I know it is. Let's flip it over and reveal it. I get 2 recruit. Man, I wanted that tactic for this turn really badly. So that's 4. The rest are gray. So 2 and 2. Can I hit Odin? I can. Focus 3 times. I spent all 9. 3, 6, 9 to get 6, 8, 10. So I do have enough. If that symbiote bond had not happened, I wouldn't have been able to hit him these 2 times. So the game saved me. Okay, the next card is second tactic. Draw a card for each Asgardian warrior in your victory pile. This should be fun. Okay. How many Asgardian warriors do I have in my victory pile? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. You know what would be fun, you guys? Drawing 9 cards. I have no more attack or recruit, but let's see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a whole nother turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a whole nother turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a whole nother turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a whole nother turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a whole nother turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a whole nother turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a whole nother turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a whole nother turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a whole nother turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a except I have cards I've already played. So let's see. I get that 4 recruit because I've got thing out here. So 2 plus 2, 4 recruit. Let's move this over. This is going to be a large play field here. And I got a super special. Let me take a look at it. It's green. You get 3 attack for each other green card you played this turn. Ooh, I'll save this for a little bit. This is great. I love this turn. This is fantastic. Throg. 2 recruit once per turn. If you got 6 recruit, you get 2 attack. I get 2 attack. This might win it for me. Okay, he's going to stay out for a second. Okay, I drew my bindings, which are going to get in the way. And I play this. Return a 0-cost card from discard pile to your hand. So I'll get the 2 recruit. And I'll return a 0-cost card to my hand. It will be the only one I can, this shield agent, in my hand. Then, make some room. I will play this other focus knuckle sandwich card, which gives me 3 recruit. It's 11. And then 1, 2, 3 more shield agents. That's 14. Now, let's play It's Clobberin' Time. You get, so I meet it. I have strength. You get 3 attack for each other strength card you played this turn. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, by my count, 3 times 5 is, and always will be, 15. So I get 5 for the base, plus 15, so I have 22 attack. So that's unnatural 20 actually. 20 and 2 with the little die. You can't see it here. 22 attack. Now, let's use as much focus as I can. Focus 3 to get 2 attack. 3, 6, 9, 12. Down to 2. That is minus 12 recruit and plus 8. So I'm up to plus 8, so I need another die. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. My total attack is 20 plus 6 plus 4 is 30 attack. That is just enough to hit Odin 3 times, which is exactly how many times I need to hit him. Very exciting. So, let's do his first tactic. This was pretty great. Each other player reveals a, what is that? Loki's helmet? I don't remember the alignment. Reveals that ally or discards a card for each Asgardian warrior in the overrun pile. Okay, well, I don't have to. There's none in the overrun pile, so that doesn't happen. Okay, next tactic. So I'm down to 20. Each other player with a bindings in their discard pile gains another bindings. There is no bindings in the other discard pile, so they don't gain it. And then the final hit is the mastermind himself. That's 10 and 0. 3 hits in 1 turn, and I have won the game. I didn't think that was going to happen. Let's take a look at the next. How many turns do we have left? We had 5 turns left, and we had a symbiote bonding villain. We had another Rise of the Living Dead, and we had 2 scheme twists, and then wow. Okay. So I think it's pretty clear that this side won. Look at the victory pile for the left. Look at the victory pile for the right. I want you to guess how many cards are in here. Price is Right rules with yourself. Okay, make a guess how many numbers. You want to get as close as you can without going over. So as close as you can without going over. See if you get it. Okay, guess a number while I get rid of this. While I get rid of the sidekick. Okay. Last chance, guess your number. This goes over to the right. Okay, keep guessing. I'm going to count the victory points on the left. Here we go. It's 6, 8, 9, 11, 12, 16 measly points for the left side. Let's check the rights. Okay. You guessed? Okay, I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess I got I'm going to say 44 points. It's probably more than that, but I'm going to guess 44. 6, 12, 18, 24, 25, 28, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 42, 45, 47. So my Price is Right rules I went over, so I lost, but I was close. 47 points. And a victory. That was a very satisfying turn to win that victory on. Whew. Thanks for sticking with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this setup. This is a very, very interesting and fun setup. I do probably about 3 games of Randomizer a week, so make sure to catch me live on Twitch when those go live, and then make sure to like the videos and subscribe when they come out afterwards on YouTube. If you have any suggestions for things you want to see, you can leave something in the comments, or if you go to my donations page, you can make a donation, and you can pick heroes, masterminds, villains for my next game, and you can even pick an entire scenario or even play a game with me on that page, so check the description for that. But until then, thank you for watching, and come back for the next Randomizer. I'll see you next time. Thank you.